Founded in 1970, Vector Security is one of the largest electronic security companies in the United States. The company provides comprehensive home and business security solutions, offering a range of products like alarm systems, surveillance, and smart home devices, taking pride in protecting nearly 400,000 homes and businesses.
My name is Brian Finney. I am the Vice President of IT at Vector Security. I've been with the organization for 2 years. I've worked in many different industries such as retail, distribution, logistics, and technology companies. And now, I'm really enjoying my time at Vector Security and running a business transformation initiative. Vector Security has been around for 50 years. We are a very diverse organization, from residential security systems, small commercial, large national accounts, and we service our customers and making sure everybody is safe. And at the end of the day, this organization has organically grown over time, and we have many different processes, many different technologies, some legacy systems that have been around for 30 years. So now we're in the middle of a business transformation initiative that will transform our business. We're calling it Reimagine Vector Security. Me coming in the organization, I've experienced transformations like this at different scales, and training is important in the beginning of what you're looking at doing. And so I thought about it personally, in the beginning, of how to get our subject matter experts that are helping drive this from a business process perspective to get them comfortable with the platform. So we did some initial training with what we call our project steering committee, which was 15 unique individuals within the organization pulled out from their core job to focus 100% on business transformation. And then we continued that journey into getting additional folks as they become part of our different sprints and digging into different business topics and areas, if it was within F&O, within CE, within field service, within sales. As we look at that specialized skill sets, we had to pull in and actually start continually training people as we went through this transformation. So item by item provided a baseline training for the organization on how to use the platforms. Once we actually have that baseline training, now we can actually leverage the business requirements on how to specialize ourselves and add that next layer on top of that. So that is the next phase of this, is to really now look at, okay, what's unique based off of what is out of the box from D365. I think the importance of that initial training is to give people a comfort space when something new is coming. Change is tough. Everybody is used to doing it their own way. If I am a technician in the field, I'm used to using a piece of paper for most of our organization. So knowing what's going to be coming, knowing what what good looks like, is definitely a good way to create that foundational understanding of what it means to transform this organization. Lessons learned in our business transformation project here, or this leg of the journey, it is a journey, it's a continuum, is making sure that you encourage a training platform for the teams in the beginning. Because if you don't, then you don't know what good looks like. You don't know what out of the box should be to minimize and lower some of our costs. And you're just thinking about, how did I do it today? I want to do it the same way tomorrow. But the way you did it today may not be as effective and efficient. So if you don't have that basic understanding of the platform you're putting in place, in this case D365, and having that training up front is something that's very important for us. Lessons learned, we should then train more people. We should encourage them to have some type of continual training. As we reimagined our organization through effective communications, is introduce continual training for our end users. I would recommend IBI to really help come in and set up foundation for the organization on how to use Dynamics D365. The content is at the right level. It helps you, it's easy to use, and it's really consumable by our team members. And I think a continual partnership with them is something that we're looking at as well, to see how we can actually leverage that content in our journey. And this journey, we're about to go live in 2024, and we'll have to continuously change to evolve the organization as we continue to grow, and IBI definitely can be a partner with us for the long term.
I'm Heather Armitage. I'm the Director of Training and Development for Vector Security. I joined Vector Security in July of last year because I was very excited about the transformation journey that they were beginning. I think about where they're starting to where they're going and how they're implementing different things like a training team to make sure that the team is super successful in this implementation, and that's really where I've come from. Item by Item provided their online suite of courses for both CE and F&O to our user groups who were participating in our design sprints. Item by Item was crucial to our teams in readying themselves to be active participants in the design sprints. We found that people who were joining the design sprints prior to Item by Item really had little to no working knowledge of what D365 could do. They knew what they were doing today, but they didn't know what the system could do for them. So once we implemented Item by Item, we found that they were more participative and that they had really great conversations about the future and not necessarily things that were grounded in the past. So the short videos that Item by Item offers were really valuable to our business. We know that learners today don't have the long attention span, that they're looking for tidbits of information and things that are really relevant to the work that they're going to do. So we found a lot of value in the small videos. Item by Item did a great job of helping us to organize the learning paths to make them valuable to the individual user. We were able to provide learning for user types, and that really helped us to be successful in the Item by Item rollout. So while our training was voluntary, we were able to go in, or I was able to go in and see dashboards that helped me understand who was the most engaged, where people were spending the most amount of time, and really, when we think about the assessments, what they were getting out of the learning from Item by Item. The learners who used the IBI platform were actually really excited about it. We found that even though the training was not mandatory, we had thousands of courses taken, and the feedback was really good, that it gave them the right training, that they wished they had it a little bit earlier, but really it helped to prepare them for things that were to come. I can't say enough good things about my experience working with Item by Item. The consultation was great. The focus on our specific business needs was very good. And then the support that we got when I wasn't sure how to do something, or even if I needed help thinking about something a little bit differently, Item by Item was really there for me. I would absolutely recommend Item by Item to other people who are looking for online training for their users. The way that the training is cataloged, the information that is within, the quickness of the videos, the assessments, the dashboards, all were really helpful to our team when we think about transformation.